This video is about self-harm. I do self-harm in different ways. I cut myself. I restrict food. I purge. I sabotage my relationships. And I'm pretty sure I self-harm in many different ways that I don't even know, but I do them every day. What are the signs of self-harm? You can have a friend or family member that self-harms and you don't even know it. Let's look at cutting. People who cut, and what I'm gonna say doesn't refer to everyone, okay? But I'm just generalizing it. People who cut, they are always, or most of the time, are in long sleeve clothing. Not just shirts, but pants as well. Because yeah, it's not just on our hands. Some cutters don't even cut on their hands. We don't want attention. It is not to seek attention. And I'm not saying that those who cut on their hands where it is visible or cut anywhere else where it is visible is an attention seeker. No. Sometimes we don't really care what people think. And especially in that moment when it is so impulsive to cut, whether we're low or whatever the reason is, we just cut. And then after everything sort of simmers down, it's too late to recognize, in some cases, that we cut on our hands. And we have to find ways of hiding it. I'll share one way that I hidden my scars on my hands. I have worn, like, you know when you sprain your hand? I've worn one of those. And people would say, what's wrong with your hand? Oh, only if you go mash up your hand now and that kind of stuff. And I'll just laugh it off. Or if they say, what's wrong with your hand? I'll say, oh, it's hurt. I'm not lying, it's hurt, but I did it to myself. Some cutters don't socialize. They stay inside. They're anti-social. Another sign that someone cuts is that they are constantly scratching. When my cuts are healing, they scratch a lot. They scratch a lot. And sometimes I just go into it scratching because it's like irresistible. Or another sign is that they may like cringe, like when you touch them at a particular place because you touched one of their cuts and it hurts. So making this video isn't so easy, but getting this out there. And I don't plan on cutting myself forever. It's not that I have accepted that yes, I cut and this is how it's gonna be forever. This is how I'm gonna be forever. No, I want to stop, and I'm going to stop. As a matter of fact, it's been, let's see, it's been 5 days since I cut, and that's an accomplishment. And each time, if I do actually end up cutting again, it will be longer and longer until I don't anymore. And that's my goal. That is my goal. So, I sidetracked it there. That's it. That. And there are other signs, you know, that people are cutting. Now, as it pertains to like food restriction and purging, eventually their voice can change, become hoarse from the purging. They lose weight, unexplained loss of weight that is. You don't really see them eat at lunchtime, whether it's at school or wherever at work. They keep themselves busy with other things, so they don't have to think about food. Another sign is that even if they do eat, after they don't eat, I mean, even if they do eat, like right after they eat, they disappear. Why? Because they just went somewhere, the bathroom, somewhere to purge. So there are signs, and it's sort of interesting how these signs can be missed. Another important sign of self-harm is the way people talk and the way people behave. They say things like, I hate myself, I hate how I look. They have negative feelings, always sad, depressed, crying, and you may not know why. So there are many signs of self-harm. And I'd like you to be pretty observant about it. So then now what do you do if you realize, these signs and so forth in someone that you know? First, don't go and tell somebody else. You go to them and don't make your approach like this. You're cutting, why are you cutting? That kind of stuff. I'll tell you a story. I was in class, as a matter of fact, just yesterday, and this girl that was sitting next to me, because I had scars on my left hand, because I'm right-handed. I don't have any scars on my right hand. Okay, maybe it's good. So she saw my scars, and I mean, this is class, this is class going on, and the teacher is talking, and she was like, you're cutting, you're cutting. I don't mean actions and so forth. And I'm like, I'm trying to ignore this child. And she's like calling me, why you cutting? Cutting, doing the action. Uh, the best I could do was ignore. That was just ridiculous. So please don't come with that approach. Okay, I would advise you to ask, if something's wrong. You could say, I noticed these marks on your hands. What's going on? Don't be judgmental. Don't be like, oh, you're so stupid. You know better than this. That will just turn it off. Be understanding. And you could, like, suggest to them that you're there for them. You're there for them when they want to talk. And you can help them in any way that you can. So, that's it. Also, again, if you're self-harming, please seek help or speak to someone that you could trust and that you're comfortable with speaking to. As I said, yes, I do self-harm, and I'm trying to stop. And I'm on that journey. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be cutting forever. I'm not gonna be self-harming forever. But I'll be lying if I tell you that it's easy to stop. It's not. So even if you haven't started, please don't. It's not an easy thing to stop. Hopefully this video was helpful. I feel like if I just ranted and ranted, oh my gosh, it's like 12 minutes. So bye.